Hey guys, I came out to pick me a few greens and I decided to give you a little update. I have everything ready for the winter. I have a few more things I need to do, but I still have some kale and collards growing, so I'm going to pick those until it gets too cold. And I have put ground up leaves on all the other beds, so I have emptied out my water tanks and everything. I even made a new bed in the back for the spring, so I'm really ready for spring to come. I am going to be growing a few things in the house, and I'm going to see how long I can keep this little greenhouse that we put up done. Now the bugs have still been eating up. I mean, we had it got pretty cold. It was getting down to the 30s at night. We had a couple of hard frosts, and the first one took out a few things, if you've seen in my last video, but the second one we had took out quite a bit of the other things, like the beans, and I had a couple other things, nasturtiums. The second frost took all of those out. So I had, if you looked at my last video, you see where I knew it was too late to plant anything in the greenhouse, so I put some transplants in, which are doing pretty good, except we have been getting some unusually warm weather, and I think the bugs was on the plants that I brought in the greenhouse because they're still eating them up. This is inside my little greenhouse. Now you can see, I don't know, it's kind of dark down there, but the Swiss chard and this kale is doing pretty good. Now these collards, now this wasn't eaten up when I brought it in here, but you can see the bugs are following it. They are eating up this kale here. Swiss chard, for some reason, I guess they don't like them. I am getting a lot of nice Swiss chard. Just waiting on it to get a little larger, but in here things are doing quite well. I am very pleased. But I have decided, you know, usually if I'd seen bugs had eaten them up, but if they've eaten them up pretty bad, I discard those. But I tried to pick them before the bugs eat them up too much. I said they may not be as large as I'd like for them to get, but I'm gonna get something out of this. So I have been getting quite a few meals out of my garden. It's like every day I'm having greens. I've been able to freeze a few, and things are going quite well, and I can't wait until next year because I know I'm going to have a lot more canning. I have been experimenting with making soy milk. It was quite easy and it tasted pretty good. I opened up the blinds this morning and I looked out the window and there was the deer. I haven't seen any all summer, but I am so glad that the garden is fenced in. So not that much really has been going on, not much new, but I just wanted to do a little video and check in and let you know I am still thinking about gardening, and I hope everyone is doing well and getting your seeds and getting ready to plant in the spring. Spring will be here before you know it. So this is Lady P. Until next time, peace and love. I'm out.